it's Ryan Furyk here with Jamie Studnicka of the EBRSN, also known as East Bethel Reading Sports Network. We're here breaking down the bracket for first grade. It got released last week. We wanted to give our feedback.
And this is the second annual of the Tournament for Books. We'll start over here in the West. And we have Nerdy Birds against the Magnificent.
Yeah, go ahead.
Nerdy Birds against the Magnificent Thing. And I think that's two very close matchups.
It's really tough here. If you take a notice at the top of the bracket here on the west side, did you know that I Want My Hat doesn't even have a hat on in the title? Ridiculous. Let's go ahead and break down the bottom half of the bracket.
A great match down here in the Southwest. You have French Toast versus the true story of the Three Little Pigs. How can you pick that one?
It's tough. It's a tough breakdown. But what I think is really interesting about this bracket is there's a whole series on the crayons quitting. The crayons have their own book series, but the I Quit That Day actually made the bracket. Kind of impressive. They could have picked from anything, but they went with that one. I think this is a powerhouse down at the bottom in the West bracket.
They have a huge matchup against only one of the Bears.
Only one of the Bears.
Let's go over here to the East.
I'll go ahead and take the top one here. Suddenly, exclamation point. Take notice, it's one of the few books with an exclamation point in the title.
I look at Five Little Monkeys. That's a sleeper. They were in the playoff bracket. They were in the play-in brackets, so they snuck in, but they could be the sleeper.
Notice that they're not washing, or they're not jumping on the bed this time. They're washing the car. So as we take a look here, another one. Old man swallows, or the pirate swallows a map. Incredible. I believe there's an old lady book that there's about, but it could be going straight up against a dog, or the dog on a frog. You'll take a note in the finals. We could have frog versus frog. Crazy thought if it gets that far.
How Scaredy Squirrel was not a 1 seed, I'll never know. One of the most popular books, Scaredy Squirrel. What is that, a 7 seed?
That is a 7 seed in this breakdown. So this is just breaking down round one. As we take a look, there's a lot of bracket busters in here, but you get a chance to vote. So we'll go ahead and break down week 2 when we get there, or round 2 when we get there. Thank you, Mr. Studnicka.
Thank you, Mr.
Ryan Furyk for the EBRSN network. Have a great first bracket week. Thanks.